my sword.
Alright, so this episode got about through, it finished the second chapter and got through the first half of the third chapter and stuff. Which these episodes have been going by like really, really good, really smoothly. The first two episodes was really, 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 really slow. It was slow. The first one I know it was slow because it got through half of the first chapter. It didn't feel slow like that, but it was slow, man. It was slow. It really didn't feel all that slow, but it was slow. It was slow, man. And the second episode, surprisingly, and I didn't even realize this, got through, I thought it was going to do what the first episode did, was get through half of a chapter. It got through the rest of the first chapter and half of the second chapter, just like this episode. And I think they're going to keep that up unless they want to speed it up. I don't know why they would want to, but they probably might speed it up a little bit, like for real. That's what I'm thinking. Like, cause they sped it up since the first episode. And it was really freaking good, man. Like seeing Deku again in animated form, going through the training that All Might put him through for the All for One power. Now, that All for One power is insane, dog. Like, it's so freaking awesome. You have all, it's kind of like, now that I think about it, and I ain't never thought about this until now, like, surprisingly. It's kind of like the Black Panther power. You know when Black Panther, like, they have this whole big, like, festival and ceremony around the country in the capital for who wants to fight the Black Panther to become the next Black Panther and the leader of Wakanda. And like T'Challa had fought his uncle, his great uncle, because his father, you know, his father got killed by freaking Claw and stuff. If y'all didn't know that, read up on your Black Panther and stuff. But his father got killed by Claw, so his great uncle was the Black Panther for a long time. And his great uncle defeated all the challenges that came up before T'Challa. Then T'Challa came up, but didn't nobody know it was T'Challa because he had on a mask. And they was like, who is this guy that's freaking look like he's about to, you know, do it up? So then he freaking beat his great uncle and he took off the mask. It was T'Challa. And his great uncle was like, oh my God, I'm so relieved. Like, even though all the other people would have still been a great Black Panther, like, since it stayed in the family and I know this person, he's a great person and he actually wants to be the Black Panther and stuff, yes. And he has a good reason why he wants to be there too, man. Like, oh wow, it's gonna be really good and stuff. And it reminded me of that because when T'Challa like goes into the palace and starts to become the Black Panther, then he eats the leaf and the Panther God blesses him with all the skills and stuff of a Panther. And then he sees all of the previous Black Panther's life and gains their skills and their knowledge and stuff like that. That's how come Black Panther is so freaking amazing. Is because once he eats the leaf, he gains all the skills and knowledge of the previous Black Panthers. And it's all within him and stuff. But it's different with All Might. It's different with All Might. Because once you eat, like All Might gave Deku a piece of his hair, he inherited the power of all of the rest of the All for One guys, but he never inherited the knowledge and the experience of them. That's different. Black Panther inherits the knowledge and the experience of those guys as well as their skills. So Black Panther in that aspect is kind of better than freaking All Might and stuff, and the All for One guys and stuff. And so it would have been really amazing if Deku could inherit the skills and experience and the knowledge, but he just inherits the skills and the power and stuff like that, man, which was freaking good. And basically that was most of this episode, but it was freaking good, like for real. And this is probably what Deku went through, is probably what Saitama went through in order to gain his powers. Like, he had to train that hard in order to gain a super incredible power, just like what Deku has gained, man, like for real. And I'll tell you one thing, we don't really know how strong All Might is, but do y'all think All Might can beat Saitama? And I know some people will go, oh no, because One Punch Man is based off him just beating everybody with one punch. But yeah, it is, but we really don't even know how strong All Might is. So if All Might is as strong as Saitama, then y'all be changing y'all tune and stuff, which I don't know because I haven't got that deep into the manga yet. Like, to be completely honest, I've only read this, and this has 5 chapters in it. I gotta get the next book, or I gotta read online and stuff, and keep reading from there. Which I'm probably gonna do that and stuff. But yeah, like this freaking episode was just, it was really good, man. I really loved how this episode just flowed. It got through half of the end of the 2nd chapter and the beginning of the 3rd chapter, which just flowed perfectly, and it introduced characters that's gonna be with Deku in the future. I'm just tell y'all that. Like that's what I know because I'm ahead of where this episode ended off, so I know that it's to introduce some people like that girl that guy that stood up with the glasses. They're gonna be with Deku for like for more chapters and episodes to come. And that's not a spoiler because you should already know that based off them introducing themselves in this episode. Like you should already know it's shonen. Like when they introduce a character like this that just pops up and then has a random moment with the main character, you already know that character is going to stick around for quite a while and stuff. But all I gotta say is next episode is going to be so hot. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet, man. Like I know next episode is going to be hot. Cause something big is gonna happen, and it's crazy, man. Like for real. If y'all want to get spoiled for next episode, anime only people. If y'all want to get spoiled, go read the manga and stuff, or go to somebody else's channel that'll tell you. But I'm not gonna tell you, man, because I want y'all to experience it and look at it. It's gonna be hot, man. Cause I know when I read it in the manga, I was like, whoa, I was tripping. It was crazy, dog. And then something messed. Like, let me shut up, man, because I was just about to say something that was messed up, man. But yeah, I give this episode 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. Pretty good, really good episode. Oh yeah, and that announcer guy, he's gonna get annoying. He's gonna get really, really, really freaking annoying, man. I'm telling you. That announcer dude is gonna get so annoying. He's gonna be like that announcer guy from Hunter x Hunter, how annoying he got because he kept talking all the time and we didn't want to hear him talk. He's gonna be like that dude. That dude that was like the entrance exam guy. His name is like DJ Sonic or something that's like that. It's some stupid name or whatever. He's gonna get annoying, so watch out for that and jump. And I'm really just waiting for next episode and stuff. I know I really didn't go talk about this episode too much in depth because it was just basically a training montage and then them being in the exams and them moving right along. And in the manga, it seemed like them being at the exams, like the announcer guy, and he was in the manga. It seemed like he was explaining stuff way longer than it actually played out in the anime. Like it could have been at that amount of time, but I could have just read it slow. That's very possible, but it just seemed like in the manga it was way longer than like 3 minutes or something. It felt like it was like 5 to maybe 7 minutes in the manga because he was explaining a lot and going over a lot and like explaining what the entrance exams are, what you're gonna do, what's gonna happen if you don't make it, and all of that stuff, like for real. But yeah, man, that's all I got for this freaking episode. Good episode. Can't wait till the next episode. 8 out of 10 for this episode, man. But let me know what y'all think of this episode down in the comments and junk, and what y'all think of my review of this episode was, and how y'all liked it and all of that, and what y'all think is to come in next episode, because I'm telling you, next episode is going to be amazing. It's going to be off the chain. You're going to love it, dog. But that's all I got for this review. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like this video, share, subscribe, all that. Down in the comments. Comment, please, because I really want to know what y'all think about all the anime I talk about. And all the things I said in this video and stuff. And give us some feedback and jump, man. But yeah, that's all I got, man. I'm Danny Awesome. You're awesome. Stay awesome. I love you, faces. Peace. One love. I'm out. I will definitely see y'all in the next episode. Peace.